Weathering the pandemic has been challenging for everyone, but especially difficult for teenagers who were forced to disconnect from their normal school routines, activities, and friends. The ripple effects on their mental health could be significant, but a young nonprofit is confident that Mother Nature can help. Business of Health reporter Kylie Valletta has more. Kylie.
Thank you, Gary. Well, Ben's Ranch Foundation was created before the pandemic. Its mission is perhaps more important than ever. The CDC says emergency department visits related to mental health increased 31% for teenagers in 2020. And during March of this year, ER visits for suspected suicide attempts jumped 50% for teen girls compared to 2 years ago. Well, the concept for Ben's Ranch Foundation is simple: get teens outside and in touch with horses and nature to boost their mental health. Founder Brose McVeigh is a familiar name in Indiana business and politics, and he joins me now to tell us more about the mission of his nonprofit. Thanks for being on the show today.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Well, let's start with the name of the foundation. It's named after your son who passed away. Tell us how he helped inspire this nonprofit.
Well, thank you. Yes, Ben had been diagnosed at 14 with bipolar disorder, which started a 10-year journey for us, which was a pretty rough road. And one of the things we noticed, and his doctors mentioned along that path, was that when he spent time with horses or animals and outdoors, it was very therapeutic, and they kind of lamented that if we could only get kids out on a farm. And that stuck with me, so we started developing that, and eventually would drive him to a remote ranch in Wyoming to work for a summer, and that bloomed into about an 18-month stay. And it really reset his life and became kind of the only highlight in what would become a 10-year story. And it stuck with me, so when we lost him a few years ago, I decided we've got to bring that benefit to others, and that's what we're doing.
So this is a beautiful concept, just getting teens outside, and it all centers on these paid part-time internships. So just explain what those are.
Yeah, you know, we searched in the wilderness, it seems, for a long time to figure out how to add value and how to understand this situation. We knew where we wanted to go, which was to leverage the power of the farm and of nature and of jobs, of work and busy activity on mental health. And we came around the concept of these paid part-time jobs at farms and stables and now places like Conner Prairie. And so we play the role of finding these sites in communities, approaching the owners, managers, making the case for building a slot for our interns. Then on the other side of our organization, we attract and screen them, and we play a matchmaking role. And then finally, we subsidize their wages, because we really want this to be, in all ways, a job for them. And we think that creates the maximum therapeutic value, but also fills a need, builds skills, and it sort of creates a win-win. So we want to expand that really as much as possible around the state.
And speaking of skills, this really ties into this new movement in education that's going to be required here in Indiana for the class starting in 2023, these new graduation requirements. Right. So explain how this is going to really work hand in hand.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. We've got a column coming out on this soon. We really think that it comes at a good time. You know, the Indiana graduation requirements for high school students, now known as Pathways in short, has a very intentional track for work-related education and internships. Well, we're out there creating them already. In fact, I spent an hour on a phone with a superintendent today trying to help them think about how we could build internships in their rural community. So, you know, what this all says to us is that we're on to something, which is that, you know, a job, especially a job close to nature, outdoors with animals, can really change the trajectory of these kids' lives. It can do so for any kid, but especially those that huge group now, and growing ever larger, that's struggling with mental health.
And I think it's so important that you mentioned this is not meant to replace medical intervention. This is in addition to or as a complement.
Yeah, and that's terribly important that we stress that. You know, the problem is, even if we can get these young people screened, identified, treated, maybe into some counseling, and that's a big enough challenge. You know, we don't think it's enough often to just stop there. And I think society, whether we're parents, teachers, employers, we're going to have to start thinking creatively about much bigger strategies to bring to this problem. Otherwise, you know, we're at risk of losing more valuable, future employers and managers and leaders. We've got to really step back at every level, from parenting to education, and think about mental health in a big way. So we're really excited that the Pathways changes will sort of play into the theory and the value system we've brought to it, and we hope to play a part in it now for schools.
And we're coming out of the pandemic, we're feeling like we're on the upswing, but you're still seeing a kind of an uptick in demand.
There's a lag. I think that's the way to put it. The first 6 months of COVID, we did not see a lot of evidence of a problem, and that makes sense because everybody hunkered down. We didn't have data. The last 6 months is really scary. 1 in 5 kids were estimated to struggle at some point with mental health prior to COVID. Now we know it's much larger. That is a big chunk of our society, our future workforce, and our schools. And our schools are going to have to really play an important role. And, I empathize with them because they have a lot on their shoulders already.
Yeah. All right, we have about 30 seconds left, but I want to give you a chance. What do you need right now? Sort of what's the call to action for Hoosiers that might see this?
Thanks so much. We're a startup. We're new. We're humble. We need people, talent, advisors, board members, referral sources, advice. So we need the community to step up and help us, and that starts with good people around us. So we're looking for that kind of help.
And a big barn bash this fall at Conner Prairie,
right?
Yeah,
we want to invite everybody. October 3rd is Sunday. It's a very family-oriented experience. It's our first one. We're going to have a lot going on out there, and Conner Prairie is a big partner of ours, so we're excited.
All right, well, good luck, bros. Keep us posted as you move forward.
You bet.
Gary, back to you.